What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the kitchen table. This is Batter Band Bite Size, and today it's all about Pool Dead This Guy. Bam! Today it's all about Deadpool, and to give us a director, Udi, what do you got?
Tim Miller.
And what has Mr. Miller done before? Just the Pool.
That's it.
Just the Pool. So he comes from actually a visual effects background.
Yeah.
And has done nothing.
Did some writing stuff.
A couple shorts.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's it. Okay.
A whole lot of nothing. That made my job super easy this time.
Super easy. Cast.
All right, yeah. We'll just make it quick. Ryan Reynolds plays Deadpool.
Who?
Wade Wilson.
Oh.
Wade Wilson. Okay. Right? Yeah, same person.
Same guy.
Same guy.
Hugh Jackman in a mask.
Yeah. Ed Skrein plays Ajax.
That's transporter.
Don't even think about that that way.
No. Stefan Kapachik plays the voice of Colossus.
Colossus, my
Colossus.
You
Brianna.
only have a few days to be a superhero. Anyway.
Brianna Hildebrand plays Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
That is too cool of a name.
Still one of the best names. Yeah.
Best
That
name
was
ever.
And his reaction to it, priceless.
TJ Miller plays Weasel.
Mm-hmm.
Weasel.
Marina Bakarin plays Vanessa.
The love interest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gina Carano plays Angel Dust.
Angelus. And give us a blind lady.
And Leslie Ugams plays Blind Al.
Blind Al.
I think that's
Blind
good
Al.
for that.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think, yeah, I don't think there's anybody else, yeah.
And you said you had us a one-sentence synopsis.
Really?
For this.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
Dang.
know. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's that good. But
As
Wait
he
a
pulls
second.
out his phone. Yeah.
I gotta go to my notes because I thought of it.
Do you have like multiple ones?
It's gonna be like one of those ones where Leon like has all their letters and they're like all over the
gonna be
thing
like,
because it's really long. Yeah, it's gonna be like one of
I
those.
already did the plane. It's gonna be right about here.
No, it's gonna be all over the screen. Our faces. It's gonna be over here.
I'm not going to have enough room.
I don't know what's going on back here. But it's like Kill Bill, Van Wilder, and John Wick had a drunken threesome that resulted in an illegitimate movie.
Oh, God.
That's what I came up with.
And it fits in with the tone of the film. I like it.
Oh man, that
All
is
right,
perfect.
How am I going to put that on the screen?
It's gonna be letters. That's what I said.
Okay, I got to make the
Can we
letters
do an
small.
can we do an acronym? Forgot JW.
Damn, wouldn't even spell anything. Okay.
What's all those letters?
So let's synopsize this. Let me go ahead and give you a brief synopsis on how it is. So Wade Wilson, main protagonist of this thing, gets stricken with cancer and needs to figure out a way how to deal with it. So he goes into, or he gets an offer from some mysterious whatever organization wanting to do something to help him out, even though it's an organization that helps him, whatever. And he goes and does these things, laboratory testing, blah, 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 ends up becoming Mr. Deadpool, and now seeks revenge because of something that went terribly wrong during the process. And it's also a love story because he's trying to get back to his girl.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's
I guess there's two ways.
Revenge story.
It's revenge love story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Revenge romantic comedy.
Romantic comedy.
Romantic
It's a rom-com.
action
It's a
thriller
revenge
comedy.
rom-com. Rom-com.
Revenge rom-com.
Deadpool tells you what it is throughout the whole movie.
He does narrate through the whole thing.
Rev rom-com.
Okay, so with that in mind, let's go ahead and get to the good parts. The bad plus.
Maybe I'm late. I don't know.
Good part for me, Ryan Reynolds. Quintessential, perfect. I don't know if I can say perfect, but pretty good. Pretty good as a role of Deadpool. He's been eyeballing it for 10 years. We've been wanting to get him in that role for 10 years. He did crap movies for 10 years, and this role just fits him perfectly.
Yeah.
For right now and across.
See, I want to give you a Deadpool response for taking mine. Blur.
Yeah, thanks for making my work harder.
I did that on purpose. I'm going to go with overall comedic tone. Like, the overall comedic tone just pulls this movie all the way through. So even though we're talking about serious stuff, I mean, potentially serious stuff. There's some crazy stuff that happens.
Yeah.
But if you remove the comedic tone from this movie, it becomes a whole different thing and just becomes a average revenge film.
So the contradiction in tone actually helps it out.
Yes. It adds the flavor and the uniqueness to this movie that pulls it out of what's it called, mediocrity and normalcy.
And morality. You take out the comedy in this movie, you have to question your morality a little bit.
A little bit. Even with the comedy in this movie, you have
Yeah,
to
that's true too.
But
My God.
That's what I think. I mean, comedically is. I mean, you don't think about it. I mean, it just delivers on that level. So I'll go there.
Okay, Jared. Good thing.
For me, it's just going to be the overall movie. I liked everything. I liked all the
What stands out in your mind the most?
opening sequence.
Okay.
I
It
almost
was
said
freaking
that.
awesome.
I almost said
It was-
that, but
It was very well done. It was really funny.
Yeah.
it sets the
and
tone.
That sets the tone for
yeah,
the whole film.
Yeah, it totally does.
And the film delivers on that tone that it gave out in the first 5
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah. I did mention that in the podcast, saying that it sets such a bar that you're like, okay, I'm in, but man, you guys better maintain it. So, because it's really good. I mean, it's really good.
It is really good. Really good.
And Stanley's cameo. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't say it. Don't say it.
I didn't. That's all-
I
that's
know,
all I
man.
said,
There's,
but I really
Can't
liked
do
his cameo.
spoilers on the show.
No.
But his cameo was really good.
but not to build it up, I will say, and I said in the podcast, Stan Lee's best cameo
To date.
ever.
Mm-hmm.
Ever. That's how good it is.
Okay, and with that stated, bad parts? Womp womps? I don't know if I should go first. But I'll go first.
Okay.
Ed Screen. I don't want the transporter in this movie. I don't want the guy trying to be the transporter in this movie. We need a different British bad guy. That's all I have to say. What do you got?
Let's see. Bad. Yeah. I'm having it tough with bad. I mean, I enjoyed the film on so many levels, so it's tough for me to think of something negative. I'm really, honestly, okay.
It could be a positive
Okay,
negative.
well, no, the negative that I have is I did not enjoy the way they had Colossus. I just didn't like
Wait,
Colossus.
why?
Like visually, to me, Colossus, he looked too. Like his body dimensions for me were like to me he looked like he had these really short like alligator arms, and he just didn't quite look. And he was so removed from the rest of the film visually because obviously it's Colossus, so he's made out of he has that adamantium whatever his shell, so he's obviously gonna look different. But it was just like CG, like CG.
Well, now here's the question: the decision to put Colossus and Negasonic Teenage, what I forget. What it
I
is.
don't know, but
In here, would Deadpool make sense to you?
no, not at all. So that's why it's not that I hated it, but I'm just it just wasn't my thing. It's like comedically with the ends, with the sequences that happen. It's good, but I think just his general look, and it was just kind of like, it just seemed kind of like there's no real, I don't know, it just kind of felt different from everything else. Everything else. He was just like the thing that just sticks out as not fitting tonally quite with everything.
And you think it might be because of the CG?
Yeah,
that was incorporated.
that's really it. That's why I was just glaring in my face. Like everything is all set in base. Even some of the stuff that when Deadpool's doing his thing is obviously CG, but just really just stuck out to me.
Wasn't he the best Colossus that you've seen?
It is.
Yeah.
That being said, because
anybody's your bad part.
I think that's my bad part. But that being said, that most of the Colossus that we have seen suck.
Yeah.
So anyway, bad. So
What do you got, Jared?
And for me, it's going to be just the continuity issues.
That's a constant Jared thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
He finds all the continuity issues in almost every film that we see that we can't. We
No.
don't pay
Yeah,
attention
no,
to.
these guys never see them.
No.
yeah, it's
I'm like, how did you not see that? Oh my god!
I saw one of them. Like I saw one that Jared brought up. The other ones I was just like, huh?
Yeah.
But
I didn't see him.
even those withstanding, it was an excellent movie. So there's nothing else I didn't like about it.
Okay. So the easiest way to round this up. Go ahead.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Absolutely do it.
Absolutely do it for me too. This was just a fantastic film that came at the right time. It's just out and as Udi drinks his Deadpool liquor. It's a fantastic movie to not bring your kids to. Which
Yeah.
there were a lot of kids in the
it's not
theater,
kid-friendly.
which made no sense to me. But it's still a good movie for adults, especially if you get all the inside jokes and all the
There's
adult
a ton.
thematic elements that go in it. And if you have a dirty mind and crude sense of humor, yeah, you'll absolutely love this movie. Anything to add before we go?
No. Yeah, definitely. No, I'm just gonna say that. Yeah, not a kid movie. Not really at all. It's a hard R, and I'm glad they did it. I was happy that they were.
If it wasn't R, it would have sucked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
it would have been impotent.
It would have been impotent, and we would have been like, and we have this flaccid thing that was supposed to be a good movie, which we get a lot of.
Yeah. All
Pretty
right.
much it. Let's
Next
go
movie
see it.
up. What did we agree on? 10 Cloverfield Lane?
Yeah.
That's what you said.
10 Cloverfield Lane. Next up on the Bite Size. Until then, guys, I've been Leon. That's Zudi. That's Jared. We'll see you guys next time. And remember to always end your day with a shimmy chonga.
Chimichangas.
Chimichangas.
Shimmy chonga. Chicka chicka.
You're still here? Go get some chimichangas.